What's up, everybody? I'm flying Scorpion, and in the background here you'll see me flying the Murder Machine Federal Corvette. I made some changes to the build. In the previous version of the build, or at least when I took it right out of the hangar, it had an auto field maintenance unit and a repair limpet controller and a cargo rack with limpets in there for repairing. And when I used that, I was planning on these conflict zones being long, protracted fights, like really long, where you take a little bit of hull damage and your shields go back up, and then you're just repairing that chip damage with the repair limpets and repairing your modules with the auto field maintenance unit, and you're able to sustain yourself for a long time in the fight. To be honest, I think if the fights were lasting that long, I probably would have ran out of ammo on my multi-cannons before I got the full benefit out of having that much hull and module repair capacity. So there's that. The other thing too is that I underestimated how quickly the Federal Corvette can mop up a high intensity conflict zone. They were not particularly long, protracted engagements. The amount of damage that the Federal Corvette does with all these multi-cannons and the reverberating cascade or cancel shield cell bank canceling railgun and the frag cannon is really high. This thing is blasting through enemies very quickly and mopping up these conflict zones so fast that there's really no need to build your ship for a lot of endurance. So instead, I replaced those two Class 7 modules with shield cell banks. So it has the bi-weave shield generator, two Class 7 shield cell banks, and I replaced the cargo rack with a hull reinforcement package. And it works perfectly fine. I've been consistently winning every single high-intensity conflict zone solo with this ship. And it actually got to the point where it was kind of boring, a little bit too easy. Kind of started to feel like Warframe or any other game where power creep leads you to the point where it's not challenging. Now, keep in mind that this isn't the highest level of challenge on this. If I was playing an open play, other players could get involved. This could be PvP/PvE mixed together. Also, Thargoid hunting is probably more challenging than this, I'd imagine. But yeah, I decided to shelve the Federal Corvette for a while and take out a Viper Mark III. I'll put a little bit of footage of that in the background. I found that the Viper Mark III doesn't do enough damage to win the conflict zone particularly quickly. I probably could use more practice with the plasma cannons or plasma accelerators. It's my first time really using them a whole heck of a lot in Elite Dangerous. In terms of survivability, the Viper Mark III was surprisingly survivable, as long as you pick your fights right. You don't want to fly into the thick of things and have one or two or three enemies engage with you at the same time, because a big part of your survivability is just staying in your enemy's blind spot or evading fire, and it's way harder to evade fire when you've got three different ships shooting at you than when you just have one ship trying to shoot at you. But nevertheless, it was definitely a lot more exhilarating and fun using the Viper Mark III. I have yet to win a high-intensity conflict zone with the Viper Mark III, and because I do want to win this war today, I'm invested in that, I'm more likely going to just try to finish this off with the Federal Corvette and then spend more time at some other point in the future playing around with the Viper Mark III in a conflict zone where I don't really care whether or not the faction I'm siding with wins. But yeah, that's it. So right now in Elite Dangerous, at the time of this recording, it is March 31st, and there's a lot of people trying out the new Odyssey Alpha. By the time this is uploaded, the Alpha might already be over. It's looking pretty good. This is the biggest expansion for Elite Dangerous that's coming out, but I don't want to talk about too many different subjects in this video. I hope that you guys are having fun with it, and you're probably going to see more, I guess, media about Odyssey as the hype train, reaches full steam as we wrap up the alpha and get closer towards the beta or the actual release of Odyssey. So anyway, just wanted to do this quick update video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.